Howdy Internet, today is National Donut Day, and yes, there is another National Donut Day back in June, but since I massacred the last donuts I tried to make, I thought I'd take another stab at it and celebrate the lesser-known donut holiday. So let's get to cooking.
Oh, it's on! Let's get this party started. To start, you need to separate your buttermilk biscuits. Like, Ooh, that one's stuck. Come on now, you're messing things up. There you go. Separate those babies all out, and we will begin. And then you gotta cut holes in them, of course, and I'm using this nice little pink deal here. Thank you, Tupperware. Just give them a little push action around the edges. That's pretty nice, isn't it? And now that those are all done, we're gonna take our butter, slam it in a freaking pan, and we're gonna heat that up, melt it down on medium. And we're also gonna start heating up our oil. We gotta get that up to about 375, and that's way up there. We gotta heat this up, and that's gonna take a while, so we might as well get started with that. And now that the butter has melted, we're gonna drop in that confectioner's sugar, a little bit of vanilla, and we're gonna stir that up until it's nice and smooth, and then we will take it off the heat. And now you want to add hot water by the tablespoon into this mix. Stir it up a little bit. You're gonna need about 4 tablespoons. You want this nice and watery. Okay, I lied, you don't want it watery, you just want it nice and thin. How's that starting to look for a nice icing? We're gonna have some glazed donuts. How you feel about that? And just so you know, this is from a different recipe. That's from a different recipe. So you got 2 recipes in one because I didn't want some powdered sugar donuts. Those are crap. That's a bunch of crap, and we're not going to eat that on this video. Alright, we have reached that magical temperature, and it is time to add in donut number 1. Hey, get off there. There you go. I'm going to fry these up. You're going to make them golden brown on each side. I'm going to pop them over here. Get some of that greasy oil off them. And I'm going to roll them in this nice glaze. And then I'm going to pop them over there. Let them drip dry for a little bit. So, the frying process has begun. Hold on a minute. Now that, my friends, is a lot better looking than the last batch of donuts I tried to make. I think I got the oil way too hot, and they told me to cook it up for like 3 or 4 minutes on each side. Obviously, you don't need to do that. Still hot, dip it in. Dip it in. Glaze it up. Alright. Now, go over here. Drip dry. Next donut, please. And yes, we are doing donut holes also. In fact, let's go ahead and pop some of those babies in right now. Try not to burn my fingers off. Ooh, baby, baby. That should, well, let's do them all right now. We'll just keep an eye on them. I'll be back. Dun 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 dun.
Now that's how you make donuts. These look a whole lot better than my last batch. In fact, they look a bit on the happy side. But let's see how they taste. How about we start out small, and we'll go with a donut hole. A whole donut hole. I love glazed donuts. This better be good. That is pretty dang good. It's slightly different than a glazed donut you would get. I mean, because it has a little more vanilla taste to it from the vanilla extract. Light, fluffy, really freaking good. Let's try the big one. One of these big honkers. Cooked the whole way through. That is perfect. They only take like, they don't even take like a minute or so, and it's done. Beautiful. If you're a glazed donut fan, then click the 2 links down below for this easy donut recipe and for the glazed recipe. But hey, don't think you can get away with eating glazed donuts without the calorie burner link popping up. It's down there too. like, comment, and subscribe.